What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Quamon Star G, and we are back at it again with the black vans like we never left before. This is MulDiversity. It's Wednesday night. You know what that means. And we are about to go ahead and get into it, ladies and gentlemen. This is Black History Month. We still black and in charge. I'm trying to get flowed out as a Black History Month gift to myself. Help a brother out if y'all know some bad biddies who don't mind having a strong black man be in their space and, cuddle up and stuff like that. But in any case, we are here to talk nerdy to you. Doctor Strange, Rebel Moon, chopping at the bit. Let's bring on our beautiful, beautiful friends and acquaintances and family. Starting off with the judge herself, Avia Knighton.
What is up, everyone? And today we are going to be talking about a certain somebody, a certain Dr. Stephen Strange. And and a lot of people have already been talking about their trailer reactions. They've already done it, but we about to kick that MD flavor in your ear, give you something new and a different perspective. So let's get into it.
What's your flavor? Tell me what's your flavor. With the omnipotent one, the blonde bro himself. Let's get it in. Mike, Odd Geek.
Not the blonde one. The blonde wheat Jeff.
What's up?
What's going on? Oh man, I'm excited because y'all already know I'm a Scarlet Witch fan to the day I die. I'm a Doctor Strange fan to the day I die. And I'm just ready to get into it because I'm super hyped. And yeah, let's get into it. Yeah.
Facts on facts on facts. And last but certainly not least, the je ne sais quoi of sous MulDiversity. Voulez-vous avec quoi ce soir? Aaron, I get it.
Bonjour, c'est Aaron. Watch out, people. It's Aaron tonight, and he's super sassy. So be ready. Yes, queen. Play. Who is she? Round.
Absolute tootin'ly. So y'all know what time of the year. Y'all know where we at, where we is tonight. And we are going to be talking about Rebel Moon. We're going to be talking about, multiverse stuff. We're going to be talking about a lot of things. But first things first, we're going to be talking about the main thing, which is going to overwork all of this. And that's Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, and specifically the new trailer that dropped this past big game, because we can't say the other name, apparently. I just learned that. The big game spot. And spoilers, we were supposed to do a big game centric episode last week, but we had a better idea that was more relevant to our culture and Black History Month and the award season. So shout outs to Avia for coming up with the awesome idea to talk about what we talked about last week. And unshout outs to Aaron who threatened to protest the episode if we did it that way.
I mean, y'all set us up because you said we was talking about the Super Bowl and we didn't talk about it.
Oh, fuck. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, don't try to crank up the bus and throw people under the bus and run over and run back over them. No, y'all said we was going to talk about the big game and talk about our favorite moments of the big game.
And Aaron said, and I quote, "Do it without me. I'll be like John Madden."
And that would have been fine.
And I do it again.
So anyways, to what's important, we're talking about Doctor Strange. We're going to be reacting and breaking it down. But first, there might be people out there who don't know what's going on in these streets, who are unaware of what is happening out there and are not caught up. And since we are not going to be pulling up all of these MCU clips, I have taken the liberty of giving you guys a nice little reenactment, if you will. So, okay. So, it is the end of phase 3, I'm assuming. And
What
I'm
is
trying to
going on?
remember. And in
While you
Wakanda,
doing this, I'm gonna listen to some beat.
and in Wakanda, Scarlet Witch and the Vision. 2 seconds. Table's old. Scarlet Witch and the Vision are trying to make a play to stop Thanos from acquiring this Mind Stone. I can only feel you. And she uses her power. Boom. Her husband, her boo thing, her robo boo thing is no more.
Not Wendy man.
Then this dude pop up. She crying. You did what you had to do, little one. But psych. Toss. I didn't get the Infinity Gauntlet accessory before I came out here. I forgot about that. So just imagine this is the Infinity Gauntlet. Then he run it back. Oh, pop. Vision's back. Hem him up. And then, okay, this head's not going to come off easily. But imagine he took the Mind Stone, tossed his ass. He snapped and rolled like a Atlanta hip hop song in the early 2010s. And then, he does his shit. Blah, blah, blah. Now, then it's Endgame. I don't know who you are. You will. Finna get his ass clapped. Lasers come down. Bam, boom, bam. That's that. But now we're back to WandaVision. Oh, damn. Government agents gaslit me and traumatized me so much about my dead robo husband that I'm and turns a city into TV land between 1950 to 2010. Hey, Wanda, you want to get into that 50s television lovemaking? Oh, Vision, don't you know that I do? But all the while, Wanda is losing it. Now, Marvel are shot out because they haven't released a Monica Rambeau Marvel Legends yet. I don't know how they should have done that. And I don't want to bring out some people's Christmas gifts and open them or have them available because I still want them to have it in person as a substitute. So just imagine all of the WandaVision stuff with the kids and the Quicksilver. Also, somebody at C2E2 was bullshitting me about Quicksilver Marvel Legends, which is like $90 for one. I ain't gonna go there. But just imagine all of the WandaVision stuff and everything. And yeah, her and Vision and her family. And then what is grief but love enduring? Oh, Vision, you sure say the most traumatically, hauntingly loving things. Now you'll just disappear again. Do. Bye, Wanda. Then we cut to the end. She's in the cabin with the Darkhold and all of this. Yeah, I know. No, like dead ass. Like I would assume that they would have had that ready to go with the Marvel Disney Plus wave, but they didn't. They put Owen Wilson ass from Loki in there, but no Monica. It's bullshit. But Wanda, Darkhold, I probably should have got the. Never mind. There, boom, there. She's looking through the Darkhold for her kids. Bam. Now we cut to Doctor Strange and Spider-Man No Way Home. And I realized again, I didn't get the proper action figures to properly represent it. But hey, Peter, I'm going to erase everyone's memory of you. But I could have just easily told you that you could have just called the college that you were trying to get into, and that would have worked. But I was just so gung-ho to help that I didn't think of that either. Oh, look, iconic and beloved.
Was that a flaw in the movie?
I'm trying to speed run this, Mike. Don't interrupt me. But yes. Oh, look. Here are some iconic villains from the Raimi and Webb era of Spider-Man movies. Look, it's Alfred Molina. He's doing an amazing job. It's Willem Dafoe. Jamie Foxx. The rest. Oh, look, I'm trapped in the mirror dimension in whatchamacallit, Kalamazoo or wherever. Oh, look, now I have the box. And now I'm trying to fix everything. Zap, 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 Zap. Oh man, Peter, you're gonna have to make one of the best sacrifices in modern Marvel movies and make people forget entirely about yourself completely, and I'm gonna have to do it. Oh, look, No Way Home has an amazing ending, and I'm a part of it. Now we cut. They're supposed to pander. We're egg. Okay. I'm trying my best for speed running it here. One more thing. The post-credit trailer. Oh, hey, Wanda. Do you know about the multiverse? Nope. And that's that. So. That was your Q reenactment of the last-ish MCU films that are relevant to this trailer we're going to show. Please let me know your thoughts and opinions on it in a very respectful and congratulatory manner to me.
I feel as if it was kind of derivative of early 18th century film. I do believe it could do better. I think Strange needs to be recast just because I feel like the accent wasn't there. Wanda, her story was very dramatic. I enjoyed that. I do believe she needed a costume change because it's just not believable that happened for like so many years and she kept the same coat on. Yeah.
Well, enough further ado. I'm going to play I will play back to back two of both trailers, TV spots, what have you, that were shown this past weekend. So first, the first one they showed. No, actually, that's not the correct one. It's this one. Yay, this one. All right.
What do you know about the multiverse?
Mike, look up.
I already seen it.
You reacted in real time.
I don't watch it too many times.
We should tell
Oh wow. Oh my god. Oh, this snake. Oh no. What's gonna happen? Ooh-wee.
Stephen, this path exacts a
Oh
heavy
boy.
toll.
Zombie. That's Sam Raimi for you.
Full trailer online.
Now let's run it back again. Let's run it back one more
What do you know
time.
about the multiverse?
Uh-oh, name drop.
We should tell him the truth.
Oh, there's that voice.
Careful, Stephen. This path exacts a heavy toll.
What's up, everybody joining us? Thank you for tuning in.
Hello, people.
Now we're going to jump into the big trailer, the long trailer, and let that rock.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I told you we're running it back to back, and then we're going to go through both of them and break it down. Oh.
Every night. Every night. I dream the same dream. And then the nightmare begins.
I wonder what that's foreshadowing. Broken rod.
Why are you being
What I intended to do.
I will
Metaphor.
say I'm like excited to see how all this
Protect
shit
our
can play
world.
out because it just makes
control
very, you know.
You opened the doorway between universes. And we don't know who or what will walk through it. Wanda,
I have a theory about Chris.
what do you know about the multiverse?
Viz had his theories. He believed it was
Just like
dangerous.
Viz, who had his theories.
He was right. I'm sorry, Stephen. Your desecration of reality will not go unpunished. We should tell him the truth.
That was the part that I almost missed that.
Agreed.
Did anybody think that was a Savage Land?
They got out of hand.
Yes, it's some English question.
You break the rules. Look out! I become a hero.
That's the first time I heard America speak
I
this
do
whole
it. I
time.
become the enemy.
Facts.
Who they gonna break my heart?
It doesn't seem fair.
He lived that line flawlessly.
Wow. Okay, so well, damn, I thought I turned it down a little bit. All right, so we were not some of our comments were not heard. So, Mike, you had say your piece again.
No, I enjoyed it. I've watched it so many times since it dropped. I was asleep when it first dropped, and then I had woke up to Q's messages and everything, and I was like, "Well, let me go pull it up on the TV." I put it up on the TV. I was very satisfied as a Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch fan. I think it's gonna be my favorite Marvel movie, just because of going into a new age, a new phase. It's giving everything I want as somebody who likes magic in the Marvel universe and in the comics. So I'm super excited to see, how everything plays out.
Facts. And Avia?
There are several things about this trailer that just like jumped out at me. The first one, obviously, is when we hear Patrick Stewart. It's like, oh, they're doing it. They're doing it. They're really introducing the mutants in the MCU with this film. Like, okay, this is great. And considering that, like, the first X-Men movie is considered now, we can technically consider the X-Men movie, the first X-Men movie that came out, the official first movie in the MCU now. And when I was a kid, it was X-Men and Spider-Man that were the main two Marvel products that I watched growing up. And it was just there's something about like the first two X-Men movies that just like that just pulls your heartstrings. And then I'm also curious with the introduction of America, like how is Strange going to handle another teenage sidekick? Well, like another teenage partner, because in No Way Home, Peter, he was the annoying pestering little person that Strange just wanted to just go away, not be bothered with. But with America, like how is she gonna be with Strange? Like, is she gonna be like, all right, Strange, let's get to business, like let's get this done? Like, is she gonna be a powerhouse with her powers? Like, how is she going to be with, like, is she gonna be an equal as far as like her powers with Strange? Because when you see them like falling through different dimensions, like either he's saving her or like something's going on with the two of them when they're both traveling into different multiverses. So, and then like I said, the supernatural horror element of it. Like, I'm ready to see them step into a new side that we never really got to see. And I'm just interested in bringing Sam Raimi back says volumes, because he was pretty much he directed the first three Spider-Man, so watching him come back into Marvel and then doing a different property, like it's interesting to see.
Lay factuals. I just would like to point out some things real quick. If you would look down, we saw in the second trailer, the long form, we saw what appears to be Ultron variants. 4 of them, but I only have the one. So just imagine there's 3 others. Taking Doctor Strange into a chamber of secrets, if you will, a chamber where secrets will be revealed. That requires people. I'm going to try to do my best Patrick Stewart and friend of the show David K impression when I say we should tell him the truth, as we see a shoulder lean into frame all fuzzy as Doctor Strange looks with none of his items acquired, and he's like, Jean-Luc Picard is a part of this thing? I did not know that Jean-Luc Picard had anything to do with this. So this must be bigger than I thought. Aaron, speaking of thoughts, what are yours?
I agree.
Oh my god.
I agree. I mean, like, what? Look, without getting messy and shady, I thoroughly enjoy what this movie is doing, what this movie will accomplish. Not crazy on the colorism aspect, but that's Hollywood. Said I wouldn't get shady. Oh darn. I mean, I like how this is a very big movie. You know,
What's up, Raya?
Raya?
Hey,
Like it's a good little concept. You know, shake the MC up a little. I like it.
You sound so unenthused, and I did not think you were going to bring the unenthusiasm. I thought you would have been a little bit more excited.
Okay, what do you want me to say?
I know.
I'm multiversed out. What more do you want from me? I mean, if Doctor Strange, we're gonna get Defender Strange, we probably gonna get theory, which we'll get into. That's what I'm waiting on. I can't stuff and things that I really like that we can't talk about
until after the movie.
yep.
You know, I mean, I think we all are excited. I think I will say I kind of hate that it did get pushed back from March to May, because now seeing the trailer, I'm like, damn, like I need this now, because I'm so worried about my fave and how all y'all in the comments and on the Twitter talking about my fave, Miss Scarlet Witch. I don't like it because y'all fake.
Now let's
fake. Whoever sent out the tweet from the MulDiversity account calling her a pretender, you fake too.
Wait, somebody put out a tweet from the account in the last couple of minutes. Aaron.
Fake.
I do a lot of things. That was multiverse.
I really hope that this film really does kind of give another side to Wanda that we haven't seen. Like, you know, we've seen her grieving, we've seen her angry, you know, we've seen her pretty much go through so much. We've seen her go through so much. Like we've seen her we've seen her be the hero.
You know about them.
No, keep talking, Navy. I'm just setting it up.
Okay, like we've seen her be the hero. And we haven't seen her really go into her mutantness yet, like knowing that people, like she's starting to now, like knowing that people aren't going to accept her for how powerful she is, and she has to learn how to deal with that, and she has to learn who to trust, because in WandaVision her mind was all messed up because she didn't know who to trust, which led to some issues. And I hope in this one she learns what side she's really on, and she knows where her allegiance lies in this one, and that they actually show her classify her as an Omega level mutant, like officially on paper somewhere.
Facts.
Like, maybe I don't know, a post-credit scene introducing the mutants of Mutant Registration Act being signed by Senator Kelly. I don't know.
Shoot, give me a post-credit scene showing them and showing this island that's currently in the comics right now. I feel like that would shake up everything and explain why they've been gone so long or why they've been where they at. Mm-hmm. I feel like they're gonna be like they were in hiding the whole time.
You know, he could easily rest on that death of that boy who ran really fast, and he could be on that island.
Right. I'll say that. I'll say that. Unfortunately, I think y'all are getting a little bit ahead of yourselves with this. Unfortunately, I would love to, but it's that trailer. That trailer put my mind in different directions, and it's like, in
different directions.
What direction? What direction is that? Pull us back up so I can see your face.
We seeing you. Do you look at you? All our faces are down. Then get some glasses, old man. There we go.
So what is your direction? What did the so after you watched the trailer and probably watched it 3 times like I did, what did you feel from it, and how are you feeling going forward with it?
Shit, how do I say this without maybe implicating I may have read and seen some things I probably shouldn't have?
I mean, you can. I mean, speak around it.
I mean, with me, I look at it like I don't want everything to be wrapped up in a nice bow by the end of it. I want there to be some level of ambiguity. And I think that jumping to Krakoa, which is what we're referencing, which is the current status quo, hopefully the permanent one of the X-Men, I think that would be as awesome as it would be. I feel like it would be leapfrogging to like something major, and there's not going to be any X-Men stuff at least until 2024, because you got whatchamacalls, it's little Guardians and Thor bull, whatever. And then Lord knows where Black Panther's going to end up. And then we still got the Ant-Man, shit like that, and Captain Marvel. So that's a large concept. And that, in my opinion, is so large that should be the next thing you see. Once you see Doctor Strange, and then if they introduce that, then we should go straight into it. We shouldn't just pussyfoot around with, whatever they do with Moon Knight and stuff like that. And so I'm like, it would be awesome and I would love it, but I just feel like they might do something low key. Unfortunately, they might do something that's traditional to justify it. Like, cause I don't even know if they'll even like give us Patrick or anything. Like, they'll say, we've been there. And they might try to say, this is another universe and we don't exist. And then something might happen that makes them exist, or who knows? Like, I want to believe, like they say in the X-Files with the X-Men, and just take it to its like most naturalist conclusion. But I kind of want to just temper my expectationos until I get proven otherwise, which, hey, the way it's looking, it looks like that may be the case, but I don't know if they'll go like full steam ahead, step on the gas. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But I just feel like they'll try to play it low key until we see Jonathan Majors again, which might be sooner than we think, because I'm just gonna get this out the way now. I think we might see Kang in this movie. And a bunch of y'all has brought up these guys. So already, I think that they might have Kang in the Illuminati.
Or Kang was thrown out the Illuminati. And that's why he did what he did and went and got, when we saw him in Loki, he had his own little thing.
But maybe it's a different version of Kang. I'm thinking it's not the version of Kang we've been told about or seen. I think that this is, meant to put you in the mindset of, that we didn't forget about Kang. He's here, and this is how far their machinations are going, that they are doing this, and this. This is an like the Loki Kang, he created the sacred timeline, and maybe this Kang, his idea of that concept is, instead of a sacred timeline, the Illuminati. Could be wrong. Could be wrong.
Kang created the negative zone. Yep.
But before we get into this trailer breakdown, let me ask y'all this question. Who do you right there, I'm talking to you, each and every one of you, who do you think is the bad guy? And I'm gonna stop the music, cut the music, because we're getting serious up in here. Who do you think?
Cut the beat.
Facts. And I'm gonna go to y'all individually and ask, and I'm gonna start with you, Avia. Who do you think
I should never say nothing.
is the bad guy of this film?
That's the crazy thing about this trailer, because everybody wants to make it seem like it's Wanda, but I think she's a red herring. I think they want you to think that all that's happening is her fault. But I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know. I'm gonna have to watch and find out, because they pulled a scream. Like, it really could be anybody. Like, not anybody. No, let me phrase that. Not anybody, but it's hard to say at this moment. It's hard to say right now.
Factuals. Now I'm gonna toss it over to you. Je ne sais quoi, the Frenchman.
I cannot deal with this man.
He thinks because he has his Frenchy couch from France, from Paris specifically.
We.
So who do you think is the bad guy?
Who's been messing up everything?
Period.
It's me, Austin. It's me, Austin. It was me all along, Austin.
I think
Not
that,
Agatha.
okay, look,
Not
let
Agatha.
me get really elaborate. I think just a shot in the dark here. I think that lady who fucked shit up because she was a hater,
Facts.
she got out of the prison of her mind.
Facts.
And she ran to a multiverse and found her a very corruptible Wanda.
Facts.
And it's got some syndrome from Incredibles energy. And
I got Syndrome's remote energy.
Yes.
Facts.
Or it could just be the Beyonder. I don't know. You know, I'm always gonna say the Beyonder. It's always the Beyonder. Always.
So just like Jackal and
Girl, I just
Scribble.
realized something.
So speaking of which, oh come on, Mike. Oh, well, are you still there? Because I'm switching into you.
Come on.
Oh my god.
As soon as you say you realize something.
But his mic is off, so I don't know if he's still
I
there.
feel like if it was Agatha, don't you think that would? Because like people have been on these leaks on set for a while. Like, do you think we would have got something like a leak footage on set or like photos on set or something if she was part of it?
Maybe, but maybe they reshoots. Yeah, that's a good point. And also maybe they want to preserve the secret. You know,
Well, I mean,
maybe.
yeah, that makes
Watch
sense.
the villain be Dr. Doom.
Or maybe someone else entirely. Well, since Mike kind of messed up the structure of this, because I had a specific structure I wanted to do, and I didn't want to take the shine away from anything particularly.
You can take it off me now.
Oh wait, no, he's back. Here we go. All right, Mike, who you got? You can at least just turn the mic on. You ain't got to turn the camera on if you don't want to be on the camera. Just leave it on.
No, I just forgot about something. I'm sorry. I think it's that lady, like Aaron said. I also think it might finally possibly be Nightmare. Because there's a lot of like darkness and horror elements that's being played in this. And then I also might think it's us. We are the villain because we are speculating so much about this movie and everybody is leaking everything. We are the villain of the movie.
Well, we ain't got to talk about them leaks. We can just.
It's Mephisto.
I know. I'm not talking about. I'm saying like, what if we have caused the alternate of who the villain is because we done seen all this stuff, and then we not really gonna know who the villain is until the third act, maybe 2 minutes into it. You know. I don't know. I don't care who the villain is. Just give me the movie.
Facts. Well, I have a couple of ideas on who can be the villain. As you can see here, I have quite the murderer's row of who could be responsible. And I will go from my left to my right. And first off, Doctor Strange Supreme, who we see in the we don't know if it's him specifically, but we see a evil Doctor Strange in the trailer. And while we break down what we actually see, we will also touch on what his purpose could be in this film. Actually, I have 4 things, so bam. So we don't know. Maybe this could be machinations. Maybe after the events of What If, and he learned that there are universes where Christine doesn't die, and he can still be Doctor Strange. Maybe he's pissed at the Watcher. Maybe perhaps for lying, and the Ancient One too, for lying about his fixed point in time and basically dooming him to this reality of realityness of his domain, and now he's trying to manipulate things. It could be the return of Dormammu, the Dread Dormammu. You know, the one that Doctor Strange defeated and outwitted in the first Doctor Strange film. And even though they kind of screwed him over with his design and impact, you know, the Chaos Dimension, Dark Dimension, Chaos is Shumagorath, but the Dark Dimension wanting to defeat the Sorcerer Supreme. What's the easiest way to do that? To disrupt magic, break the bargain. Who knows? That can be a nice little twist. And of course, my personal favorite pick, Lord Draken from the Power Rangers Extended Universe. He obviously has a lot of experience traversing through the multiverse, the Power Rangers multiverse specifically. And who knows, maybe his quest for power, he's done just going after the morphing grid, and now he's trying to acquire as much multiversal power as possible with his sentries and his unlimited allies, it seems like. So who knows, maybe Lord Draken, maybe the fallen Tommy Oliver of Power Rangers universe, and that this is setting up a Power Rangers Marvel crossover. My money's personally on him. Or maybe it's something from the Darkhold. Who knows? Am I getting a lot? Am I getting a lot out of these props tonight? You're damn right I am. So exactly. See, I see y'all, and I see Lord Draken hype in the chat, and I also see Goku Black, maybe Goku Black, the Zero Mortal Plan. Who knows about, you know, maybe he's his reach of just being in the Dragon Ball universe. He's tired of all of these mortals fucking things up. So yeah, it's definitely Goku Black. I agree wholeheartedly. I'm trying to decide on what to hit first, and I'm going to hit this first, and we're going to do this. So yeah, those are my picks for who the villain can be. Either way, I think is going to be very dramatic. I do agree with Mike to an extent. I don't think it's anybody we've necessarily talked about. I do think they might have switched it up on us because of leaks and such. But enough of us jibber jabbering about just what we think. Let's actually look back through this footage. Let's look back through this footage and let's break it down and give our opinions. It's clipped from the Splitter Worlds. Hey, who knows? All right, let's get into it. So we start off. This is the spot they played at the big game. This is not the full trailer, but we start off with what looks like to be Christine in this garb, if you will, and America Chavez, and here's Doctor Strange. He's activating his powers in the Eye of Agamotto, and they go through this door, and then it cuts. Shit, hold on, back it up. Then it cuts to this scene. So, Mike, you're muted. You're still muted. You're still.
I was laughing.
Yeah, so after the door opens, it cuts to this scene of who looks to be Defender Strange falling limp, maybe dead, into a star portal, which for those who don't know, that's what America Chavez creates when she traverses through the multiverse. What do we think?
That definitely looks like Defender Strange because you can see his ponytail. I do think that is one of Chavez's stars because it looks like a star. And then yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Probably saving him from Dormammu.
Yeah.
Child, Dormammu can stay where he at.
But so you think we think that this is Defender Strange, as Dan is educating us, not Clint Low, Chilton, evil god dude who gave Wanda her chaos magic in the comics.
Ooh,
the evil elder god who possesses her body from the Knights of Wondergore. That could be a very deep cut. So we think this is Defender Strange. But is he dead? Is he alive or dead?
Alive.
Because he's falling he's falling through these portals. He's very limp, and then we see the tendrils of the monster that we'll go back to when we get to the full trailer. Then we see this Marvel Studios logo, which does look fire. And then we cut to this scene that was in the very first trailer that was at the end of No Way Home, where Christine, Strange, and America are in this doorway portal, which does look like, if we go back, it looks like where Defender Strange was, or his body rather, when it was falling. It looks like they're going back to the same place. So this might be a little bit further in the film. And then, my God, is that anti-life Superman from Zack Snyder's Justice League Part 2 about to go and wreck shop on the Sorcerers? Is that who it is? I mean, let's zoom. Look at this. Look at this. This menacing figure with a cape. Who has a cape that long, God? Like who has a cape that long?
Evil Strange.
Maybe. But maybe? Yeah, it's not Superman. We wish it was. We wish that we was getting that. But that's not this. But this, and I'm going to blow your mind with this one. I don't even think that's anybody we've talked about before. But the way the cape is shaped, it reminds me of this person with the cape shape.
You think it's Magneto? You really think that's him?
It could be. It could be Magneto looking for his daughter. It could be him going into the main MCU universe to check on Wanda, and they don't know what's going on. Because I say this because later on in the trailer, we will see something that doesn't match up with what that is. Now, that could be Strange. That could be Doctor Strange. He could be up there levitating, and that could be a battle sequence of sorts that they are.
No, a dead giveaway. And I know why they probably didn't put it in here. A dead giveaway is like when you see the archers on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
If their arrows, if the arrow tips are made out of iron or any kind of mineral that Magneto can manipulate, if they fired him and he blocked them, that would be a dead giveaway.
Facts. Ian says, damn, Darkseid said, damn the multiverse. Facts. Ace Magneto, and then it's never Magneto. Well, let a brother dream, damn it. So it's so weird because just like what you were saying, the archeries are pointed in one direction. Okay, I can't do that. Unfortunately, I can't. The archers are pointed in one direction, but it looks like the sorcerers are pointing upwards. I really wish Aaron would have had his John Madden pen because he would be able to draw. Like, if you look at the sign, I could draw right here, and you can see the cape character at the top, and then you can see all of these things. StreamYard need to add a pen feature. I thought they did. No, that's Twitch I'm thinking about. But yeah, that could be Magneto or Strange, or God forbid Ralph Boner. Oh my God. We don't talk about Ralph. No. We don't talk about Boner. No.
It's Aaron laying on this couch for me. It's Aaron laying on this couch.
Aaron said, draw me like one of your French girls. That's why he's speaking French.
Thank you.
like Rose in the Titanic.
Let's keep rolling. Let's do like Limp Bizkit and keep rolling.
Get your ass up, man.
All right.
Stand up.
Okay, so now we're in the scene with Wanda.
Which is a beautiful scene. I can't wait to see how this plays out.
This scene has been drawing a lot of parallels to when Uatu in What If, where he was looking at the multiverse mirror, well, the dimensions and whatnot, and it looks like he was looking at things, and this could very well be a point in the film where Wanda just break through. Here comes the day. Shout outs to Camp Rock. And really starts traversing through the multiverse. Maybe this is what this is. This is definitely a dope ass shot And yeah, do y'all think that this is what Wanda's doing?
Yeah, I think
Probably.
that's where she's at.
Yeah, she's definitely in there somewhere because you can tell with the mirror in behind. You can tell with the mirror behind her like that.
So
She's
do
in.
we think the Watcher is in there with her right now?
If we got a live version of the Watcher,
Yeah, that might be cool. It'll be a better use of them than it was in Guardians Volume 2. That's for damn sure. Let's keep on trucking. Oh, damn, that went fast. But we saw Mordo. This is Mordo with his little dagger sword, and it looks like there's a fire in the background because this is illuminated with a nice fiery tinge. I'm going to ask Avi if that is a correct decipher because she is a genius behind the camera. So, is that
where you looking at?
On the to Mordo's right? You know, in the corner where it's illuminated, is this would you say that this is like a light of fire or a lamp light?
That looks more like a lamp light. Because if it was fire, I mean, there's a little smoke. It's foggy, but that's just for ambiance. Like normally, like when you shoot scenes, like you normally have like a fog machine just to give it like a little film look. But I think because otherwise there'd be more smoke if it was fire. If it was like a big, there'd be more smoke there. So I think that might just be a lamp light at the corner over there.
How we feeling Mordo's dreads? How we feeling that the new fit he got on? How we feel?
Giving me Brother Voodoo.
Oh,
So you saying Marvel did what they normally would like to do when Sony's not having a gun to their head, and that is doing pointless amalgamations when they can just do one version of the character properly and then introduce the other character. Facts.
What if Mondo is a variant of Dr. Voodoo?
That'd be whack. I ain't gonna lie. That'd be whack. Like I want the Drum Brothers, Jericho and his brother. I feel like, you know, because if I recall correctly, when Scott Derrickson was supposed to be the director, Brother Voodoo was in the movie. It meant to be a primary character to it before they brought in the extra characters.
It's getting Heimdall.
The Idris Elba, you saying?
Yeah, they just need to stop. If they're gonna do dreads, make sure that the actors do it naturally. Grow out their hair naturally. I'm sorry. Just give it Terrence Howard from Empire. I'm sorry.
That's what I was just gonna ask. What was that one show that had them actors with the dreads and it didn't look natural at all? I wish my dad was here. He would definitely be roasting this. But yeah, we cut to this scene with the sword. And then America is under this very, very, very CGI tendrils and whatnot, which is very much under the Shumagorath Garganthos squid monster in New York. Not too much to decipher here in the battle. And then let me go to a better shot of this. Damn, it went fast. Stop going fast. I mean, I know the bigger trailer has this, but I can go back. Well, I still want to go to it. We could touch on it here and then deep dive. But then Doctor Strange and what looks like to be the evil Strange's house from when we see him messing around with chaos magic. What do we think? Do we think that's the case?
Channeling Wanda. Maybe he could be channeling Wanda with the chaos magic, and maybe they're helping each other. Maybe they teaming up and she's channeling her magic somehow.
I read that this could possibly be him looking at the other multiverses, the other worlds, the other Earths, because how it spans out. And you know how when Juan did it that one time when he was telling Shang-Chi about everything and he showed it, it's giving me very much like he's looking at the universe or looking for something specific.
Now, that was just Christine at her wedding. Who cares? But this
wait. Why do we say who cares about Christine?
Because it's just her walking. It's not nothing to really decipher.
Oh, okay.
But this is Defender Strange, and shout outs to my bro Q because he pointed this out to me and I didn't even notice it. But pay attention to the Eldritch symbols on his hand for his magic. It is different than anything we have seen from either Doctor Strange or Sorcerer Strange Supreme. This looks entirely different. with the orbs, and it looks like more of a circular. So what do we think? Do we think that this is just the way that this universe interprets magic? Is this a different spell? What do we think?
Yes.
Y'all are on one tonight.
Maybe it's just the way he casts his spells. That's what comes out. You know, Strange has his way, Wanda has her way. This is probably his way of how his magic comes out with how
Or maybe
he's been.
it's Agatha pretending to be Defender Strange.
Child, I'm so sick of you.
Oh man. But yeah, it looks like to me that it looks like to me he's about to send America away to some place and everything while he's handling this.
I think this is before. I think this is before, or like they about to roll around. That was in the beginning. I think this is like in that realm of the movie where that's like probably before them going through.
Wait, it's actually Card Captor Sakura. Shout outs to that anime, I guess. I say I guess because I haven't seen it, but I know it's an anime. And then this May, what do we think about this?
It's gonna come out in June. Or May Parker, a variant of May Parker being around.
Ooh, that'd be interesting. That'd be very interesting if they did that.
They shouldn't, because I don't trust them with them characters unless Sony's involved.
You don't want to see Art Carnage?
No. So then we walk into this scene, which people have dissected to the boot. And you know what? We're going to come back to this when we watch the big trailer, because it's longer and it looks better than this.
Well, we at least know one person who's there for sure. We at least know one person who's there for sure.
Yeah. So I don't think, this isn't in the big trailer. You know, we see an Ultron.
Okay, I didn't notice this before. America is in that cage, or in that.
Yeah, why is she there? Why is she captured? Why is Christine, a variant of Christine, here? And the Ultron bot, what is going on here? And
I think this is where the Illuminati building is.
Factual. Let's keep going a little bit. And then now I'm going to go back and I'm going to turn the sound on, because there's something here, because there's been a lot of controversy going on. I'm going to play it. I'm going to let the sound rock, and then I'm going to pause it. There's been a lot of controversy about this shot. So I'm going to play it, and I'm going to ask y'all what y'all thought y'all heard. Let me do it again so it can come in clear. One more time. Okay. Mike is thinking I'm bullshit, and he thinks I got a bullshit thing because he's looking at, oh man, he played it 3 times. I already know. But I'm serious when I say that. When that scene happened, it sounded like repulsors revving up in Iron Man's hands, because that sound is not prevalent at all in the rest of this trailer. The sound motif of the dun-duns is consistent until that, where it sounds like it's legitimately revving up of a repulsor. And I bring that up because there's been a lot of controversy about if this person, because they're saying that they can see the outline in better quality of a goatee, and they're saying, yo, this is superior Iron Man. And then you got folks saying, no, that's Monica, because obviously this looks like Captain Marvel and her energy and whatever. And I would agree. Also, I would say the more that I look at this, notice these circles right here. Notice these circles. These circles are not on any version of Monica's Captain Marvel suit I've seen. This looks like superior. This is stuff superior Iron Man has traditionally. Could be wrong. And with those repulsors wearing up, you know, and I'll say this too, because people might not know this, but one of the specific things about the superior Iron Man suit is that it can absorb any energy. It can absorb it and redistribute it. That's what makes it OP in the comics. It's a symbiote Iron Man suit that can absorb energy. So maybe he absorbed some of Monica's energy to go toe to toe with Wanda? What do y'all think overall? Did y'all hear the sound or anything before I go any further? What y'all think?
Yes. Heard the sound. What if it's Monica in a superior Iron Man suit?
I do not believe it at all.
What if it's Riri?
Thinking
don't
now
believe
that,
That's a point.
I don't. To be honest, everyone thinking. I think I'm gonna be honest with you, because of he's having a show coming out soon. I think it's Rhodey.
Rhodey, really?
Oh, you know what?
I think it's Rhodey.
Yes. Aaron, what do you think before I say what I
Superior
think?
I think there's a superior War Machine and a superior Iron Man. So you're both right.
I think all of you are very wrong for one reason and one reason only. And this is not a disrespect to any of those ideas, because those are the first time I've heard those ideas specifically, and those would be great ideas under any circumstances. Unfortunately, I have an agenda to push, so I'm going to politely ignore it and say that is Iron Man, played by none other than the man himself, who can never, ever turn down an impossible mission, because that's a Tony Stark variant, which means we're not going to see RDJ's bitch-ass face. There's only one man who that could possibly be, and that is the man, the myth, the legend, Tom Cruise. We're looking at Tom Cruise. That is Tom Cruise as Iron Man, paying homage to the fact that he was supposed to be Iron Man when the first Iron Man movie came out, but he dropped out of the role because he wanted to do Mission Impossible at the time. So they brought in Robert Downey Jr., and now they are correcting the curse.
Well,
with
I won't say they won't do that. I won't say Marvel wouldn't pull anything like that, because they would. But the only reason why I'm kind of like, nah, it's because someone did an even closer shot of it.
Like that ain't no man, that's a woman.
And they had
that's a woman, baby. That's the reverse ultimate powers. That's a woman, baby.
They took Superior Iron Man's animation and just slapped a different model on it, kind of like how they tried to edit out, the two Peters in that trailer.
So
just that there.
I'm going to concede that everything that you guys have said sounds very interesting and subversive and awesome, but I have an agenda. I want to see Tom Cruise as Iron Man in this film May 6th. That is what I want. That is what I need. I'm going to huff all of the copium and hopium in the world every day for the next 2 months. I'm going to be just on. Y'all might see me with a gas mask on for the remainder up into this movie, just huffing it to put my mindset in there, because I have a narrative to push. So I'm going to ignore you guys' facts. I'm going to ignore the truth that is irrefutable that you guys have dropped. I'm going to do that all, and I'm going to be a crazy person, more or less, and believe what I want to believe with my own eyes, because I'm too deep. I'm in too deep, like Mekhi Phifer, and I don't know how to get out. So y'all have to forgive me about that. We good?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all just leaving me out to dry tonight.
Sure are.
I don't know why. I was thinking we was gonna get hype, and y'all just leaving me out to dry. Aaron is out here about to fall asleep on the couch and whatnot. It's all good.
No, this is my power position.
Yeah, we can't go frame by frame, because otherwise it's gonna take forever to get to the end.
What? I thought we agreed to a
frame by frame. We got.
I thought we agreed.
So I thought we agreed to an 8-part one, and then we'll do part 2 later.
Nah, we just gonna do it now. I ain't gonna. Since y'all don't want to do frame by frame.
It's gonna take a very long time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we could have finished the first one and then wrapped up with that one, and then we could do a frame by frame of the full trailer.
We'll just do it now. I'm gonna reacquiesce to y'all demands. I'm going to give y'all what y'all want and need. So
But we
I'm
could
going
have finished the other one. Come on, man.
Folks don't want to hear us talk about Doctor Strange for 2 weeks.
No, it wouldn't have been 2 weeks. We would have just pre-recorded it and dropped it.
Pre-recorded it and dropped it. SpongeBob. Look, I took a lot of time to download these videos and whatnot. We gonna break down one thing out this damn trailer. One thing, and this is the thing I say we are gonna download and talk about.
Truth.
Huh?
We should tell him the truth. That there's a Kang variant walking around, and right over there, with
And
that
great,
long robe.
I've immediately forgotten how to work a computer because I'm trying to get to this website.
Right before
right here.
Sure.
Y'all are leaving me.
There's a man walking with a robe that's totally Kang.
All right, so now, okay, so I'm gonna go from left to right. Mike, who do you think is the Illuminati in this movie?
Oh my god! I think the Illuminati is going to be. I don't know. It's hard to say. We know Professor X. I don't know because it's like. I personally don't want it to be established characters already. I would like for it to be people that are actually in the Illuminati, but how can that be when the Illuminati is Black Bolt, Iron Man, Professor X, Mr. Fantastic, and I feel like I'm missing somebody. How can it be those characters and we do not have them right now? I don't know. I just feel like they're gonna pull like a real fast one over us.
I mean, this could be their introduction, and they can work in reverse. They can introduce them now and then introduce them in the MCU. Which
I would love. I really hope that, and I hate to say it, but I really hope Mr. Fantastic is on this like panel. Just because if their movie is coming, I think this would be perfect. But it would be a variant, or could it be them? I don't know. It's like I already told y'all, I don't want to see their origin story when their movie comes out. I want them to be already established and have done a couple missions. I would love the fact that they could have been stuck somewhere because they was on a mission, and then But I would really like to go ahead and have him already here. So that would be like one of the persons that I would like. But I don't know because I just feel like they're gonna give us already established people that we've seen. But it'll be variants of them.
Yeah.
What you think? Hey, who do you think sitting on this throne of these?
I agree with Mike. Like at this point, like the only person that we know for sure is Professor X. Because we heard him in the trailer, and like it could. I'm just going with Mike's theory. Like it could really be like people that they've already introduced, but it's different versions of themselves. Like from different multiverses being like, hey, look, what you did or what you wanted is messing up our way, so you need to fix it. You need to do something. So yeah, I think it's different versions of people that we already know.
Facts. What do you think, Aaron?
I think it's Kang, Professor X, maybe Loki, Mr. Fantastic, a female Black Panther, and a character we've never seen. Yep.
Oh man.
Okay, beyond there. You want me to beyond our nation rise up? I don't know. Dr. Doom,
it's the fact that I didn't even say anything and you just keep going. I didn't even say
a mystery character. Could be Namor. I mean, because I'm just thinking from the standpoint of what movies they have coming up, and if they want to establish any intrigue, they would introduce them in here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that scene would be the best place to do it.
Maybe it's Jean Grey. I don't know.
Ooh,
See, Aaron, what Aaron is doing, guys, is that Aaron has read too much about this movie and he doesn't want to talk about it because he might talk about things that he read and it might be true.
That is not at all.
He's saving you
here,
guys.
minding my business, lounging, cooling.
Cooning, what? This is Black History Month,
Man,
sir.
I don't coon. I don't have a capes up.
Oh man.
Bring us your arm on this pillow for me.
You know what I realized? Not having our background music that we've been having for the last 2 weeks is not. We should always have that. I'm too used to it now. I'm too used to us not having the background music. What was the last thing we played last week? What was the background music we played?
That chill one.
Yeah, which chill one?
Is there one with a saxophone?
No. Okay, I'm just finna pick the one I've been looking at.
Smooth jazz.
We just gonna hope this is one. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, let's not do the background music, but we're doing the background music. Let's do the background. Is this the one?
I don't think it was. I don't think so.
Girl, I'm ready to go.
All right, bad. Mike said he ready to wrap it up. He tied up our faces. We gonna do that. We gonna do just that. Man, so y'all can give the final thoughts on what y'all want to see about it. Did I hit a button? Tell me that I just hit a button. What button did I just hit? Cause I just saw my button thing light up.
Powers.
Huh?
The more mutants button.
I don't have my earphones, so I don't know what button I hit. I don't.
Oh God, no more mutants.
Was it did
That's
y'all
the
give
biggest
a
one? Understand? What are you looking forward to, Michael?
Huh?
That's the big Wanda stand. What are you looking forward to the most?
I'm looking for her to. I feel like I would, and it's just for me. I would like this to be a character development for her to have a redemption of some sort. Because I feel like everybody is already like, oh well, you enslaved the town, you did this, you did that, this, that, and the third, and it's like, okay, what have your faves done? What have they done? So I'm just hoping that this gives her a development that she can have a little redemption. She can actually, I feel like she's gonna be the one to save the day, to be honest. I feel like she's gonna be the one that has to make that decision. There's going to be a decision of, should I do this? Because anytime I do something or anytime I try, it always comes back to bite me in my ass. But I feel like she's going to be the one to say, because I don't feel like Strange is going to be the one. I feel like Strange is going to be corrupted. And I feel like he's going to have a moment where he's like Wanda because like Mondo said, the bill comes back to you. Majority of what's the word I'm looking for? Your decisions, your choice for you saving your universe caused other universes and other multiverses to be affected. So you have to pay that price. So I hope she has a redemption. I hope Strange. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I'm rooting for Wanda.
Yeah.
You know who else I might see in this movie? White Vision.
That man ain't showing up. He's not showing up.
I think he will. I don't know how. I don't know why, but I feel like he might show up.
She said she told that man to don't come back. We ain't seeing nothing from that man.
What if there's a Vision variant in the Illuminati?
Who?
Then what was the point of WandaVision then? If we gonna do that, if we gonna do that,
what was the point of Loki if we gonna get
because they produced Loki, but way they should have waited to do that because they didn't fuck things up about Loki.
How?
because we wasn't. I'm 99% sure now that we weren't supposed to know anything about none of that until after these movies, because it doesn't narratively make sense to introduce what happened at the end of Loki and then go into what's going to happen in Multiverse of Madness. I think I firmly believe now that what happened in Loki was supposed to both come out and take place after what we see happen in Multiverse of Madness, because now technically there are two very different but severe things that are happening dealing with time and space. So either they're gonna tie it all up and make it all make sense, or they said, yeah, we might as well just get this out the way now. I don't know. That's why I said Jonathan Majors Kang specifically, because at least then it'll give us an idea that the stuff still is relevant. But I think that if they was gonna have Vision show up, then it's like, well, then that theoretically should make Wanda not do nothing evil or crazy, because hey, here's a Vision who remembers everything, and that is a very essential piece of your relationship that you lost, and now that is something that can pull you back in. And I feel like that is too much of a Deus Ex Machina. Plus, I want to see Wanda fuck shit up if she's going to be somewhat evil. And I feel like having
she's gonna be evil. I think she's gonna be battling. I really think it's that lady. I think it's that lady, and I think that lady is trying to take revenge on her. And
it better be,
because she's got her own show, so it can make sense how if they reintroduce her in the movie, it'd be going what happens, after she does all this. If it does happen to be Agatha, I'd be interested to see, because
maybe she made a pact with Mephisto.
Nah, I think that, man, y'all Wanda stands, y'all are, man, whew, y'all better hope it.
I mean, Wanda got a lot of blood on her hands. All right?
Y'all better hope and pray that this is bad, because if they send, woo, I don't want to say they setting her up, but they setting her up. If that's not the case, I'm a slick be mad if this is just Wanda. I ain't even gonna front. If this is just her making these decisions, like
nah,
like it seemed like
I just don't. I honestly do not feel like they would sit up here and let her. I feel like the facade and the illusion of her being a villain, yes, but nah.
Ain't that what a lot of Kathy fans said about Euphoria?
Wow.
You gonna find a way to drag that show. You gonna find a way to drag that.
Not the cup.
All I'm gonna say is this: the pipeline from making a random black woman you don't even know into your mammy character and then getting mad at her to being an evil person
if she could redeem that. If she could redeem that, Wanda be all right.
Then y'all better hope that is Tom Cruise and not
Monica. Because if Monica if that does happen to either Maria or Monica, like some form of a photon variant, if that does, like, Monica, look, I'm sorry for everything that I put you through. Like, help me fight.
Y'all.
And that can actually go into what's going on with the Marvels. That can actually bring in, how to bring in what's going on with the Marvels.
I will say, I don't think that our Wanda fighting whoever that is. I think that's the other one.
Man.
Because the other one does have the same clothes that she has before we see that eye shot. She has that gray long sleeve shirt and those pants on. Her hair is down. That's not main Wanda. That's the other one.
It's a scroll.
Man, whew. All I know is that y'all better hope and pray that y'all have any of y'all theories is right, because if she out here clapping our faves with no strings attached,
I don't think she. I really think it's Agatha posing as this other Scarlet Witch. Like, why would you go all the way back to
Westview.
whatever that town is, and then you gonna touch my face like that. I'm telling you, when she touch her face, she's gonna reveal to her and be like, "So I had to put you through the same thing that you put me through." Like
Maybe here's something I don't think we all really put too much thought into. Maybe all of that is in her mind. Maybe she's not even in any version of Westview. Maybe that's an internal battle before the big battle starts. Because if we pay attention to what was shown, and I might pull it up, but I don't feel like it. Wanda, when she touches Wanda's face, she doesn't have any blood on her face. It's just scratches. She don't have no blood on her face. But when she's out there looking like the Crypt Creeper, she got all that blood on her face. So maybe that's after the fact. Maybe the scene where it looks like she's in her Westview home, that's the beginning. And her whooping all that ass is the middle to end. Look, I hope Wanda's is... I hope Wanda is mind controlled, because I do objectively believe that would be terrible writing for Marvel to show us that she has been accosted and then just show her just throw her hands up and just say, fuck it, I'm just going to be an asshole. I do think that would be bogus as hell. And that's one of the biggest reasons why people hated the last 15 years of her being written in comics, because you had her do these terrible things and then have piss poor reasoning to forgive her. And I feel like, why would you make that same mistake when you know how folks feel about that? But man, I really, really hope that there's another person. I personally think that they should have like a middle of the movie reveal where it's not Wanda at all in any capacity, and that is Doctor Strange and Wanda from the rest of the movie onward trying to fix everything. That's my personal hope. But the math they trying to make the math, and I don't like it.
Maybe it's Norman Osborn.
That would be a fire. That would be fire if he told Wanda the same thing he told Peter in No Way Home about, the world. Though the world forces you to choose, but God, wouldn't that be a fire line if you said that to Wanda?
He would get ripped apart immediately, though.
Would he? Would he? The craziest folks tend to be heard the loudest.
I know.
So who knows? So let's give an early prediction. On a scale of 1 to whatever you want it to be, how good do you think this movie is going to be?
I think it's gonna be different. I think it's definitely taking a turn in a direction of Marvel that we haven't really gone. We've seen just straight up action. We've seen like spy thriller. We've seen heist. Like we've pretty much seen almost a separate like horror. And like really getting into magic. And I feel like they're just getting started and there's so much ground to cover, and this is a good start to it. I feel like it's gonna be good.
Mike, what'd you give him?
8.5.
Oh,
yeah. I feel like it's gonna be an 8.5. Like to me, I feel like it's gonna be like an 8.5.
Because I feel like, me personally, I am hyping myself up for it. They already got 5 points taken away from me for being some scaredy punk, because the Batman was coming out next week or another week.
They should have absolutely stayed that, and they would have dog walked that movie. I'm not even gonna cap.
I just feel like, don't be scared. I mean, you should be confident in what you have, unless you still wanted to add some things, unless you wanted to have that promotions. But when you got all your toys already out and stuff like that, and just all the amount of leaks and everything, you should have just stayed on track. Because I feel like with the hype of the trailers, I think it still would have did well in the box office. I don't think it would have. I mean, it's a Marvel movie at the end of the day. I mean, you have Scarlet Witch and you have Doctor Strange. People are going to see this movie multiple times. I am people. But I'm excited. I'm like I said, I'm already overhyped because I am a Scarlet Witch fan. I am a Doctor Strange fan. So I'm just ready to see it all play out and go from there. Oh, hold on. So, my Christine theory. What's the sorcerer's female name that they said it was supposed to be in this movie?
Clea, Clea.
What if Christine is her?
That would be fire.
I
That
could
would be
see
pretty
that.
fire.
It's
I could
possible.
see that, though. Damn, that makes sense.
Cause it would be. Cause why is she with them? I'm sorry.
I mean,
Like-
that could very well be like the case, like maybe the because I have a theory too about that whole situation because man, I forgot to say it. When Doctor Strange was standing in front of that statue, that kind of looked like the earlier version of what Defender Strange was wearing, and maybe that universe, the Illuminati universe, is where Defender Strange is from, and maybe him and Christine were a part of the formation of that Illuminati, so that's why she's there. Period. So maybe that's also a reason why she's there in the first place, and maybe she does turn into the reason why she was even that close to Doctor Strange from Jump Street was because she had some magical acumen. So all of
That's what I think. Kind of like how they pulled Ned in No Way Home. How like he had like some some magical gifts. Once he got the sling ring, he was able to to activate it. And I also think the reason why she's involved is because of America. I think she's involved because America, because we saw her in like the little lab.
Right.
And I think Christine was probably part of a project or something where like they were testing America for, I don't know, something, I guess. She was they testing her for something, and Christina realizes that what they're doing is wrong. And she kind of feels responsible for America. So when probably her, Dr. Strange, Wanda, whoever sets her free, she feels like she's a guardian, like she needs to look out for her. So that's how
I mean, narratively, that makes sense. It would be Wanda because Wanda's been there.
Mm-hmm.
Captured in a facility where they experiment and test her limits.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we broke it down for y'all. It's definitely something we're all looking forward to. But it's time to wrap it up because it's these folks' bedtime. They're ready to go to sleep on me. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it on up for them. So you know where to find us since we don't do the individual outros.
Oh, okay.
What? Let y'all what? What? Y'all ready to go to sleep? You wrapped up in your pillows. Mike said, I'm tired. I'm finna get on down on you.
I am literally just lounging.
Mm-hmm. Y'all ready to spend y'all night and with y'all fams and with y'all peeps. So I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all got anything y'all want to promote and talk about? Anything we got in the pipeline we want to talk about before we go?
Well, obviously, next week's episode. Don't know what it's about. Looking for that.
Before that,
I'm sure we got a bunch of other things on the docket. But are you lonely? You feeling lonely on a Wednesday night? Maybe a Saturday night? Maybe a Friday night? Want to see some cave shit? Some hot takes? Some comedy? Come to MulDiversity. You know where to find us. Oh, and that other thing we're doing. I don't know if we need to talk about it.
Well, we gotta talk about it soon. It's gonna be happening in 2 days and 3 days, respectively.
It ruffles a lot of feathers. I mean,
dude, we got Nadria Tucker. We got Nadria Tucker, like y'all know, coming up soon. We got dope people we're interviewing coming up soon. I don't know why they acting so bashful. We're gonna be dropping the official stuff sooner rather than later. Folks are gonna be mad and such, but things happen and stuff happens very cool. We got a lot of great stuff. Aaron, I'm going to just send you a pillow for Christmas. I'm sending you 2 things because you since the couch is your new thing, that's what's gonna be.
I mean, I got enough pillows.
Oh man. Anybody else got any pearls of wisdom before we bounce on out of her?
I know the judge got
We
something.
don't need we don't need no hateration in this dancery. Shout out to
Period.
shout out to Mary J. Super Bowl performance.
Man,
Amazing Super Bowl performance.
it was. What about you,
Does
Mike?
Beyonce have anything to say?
Well, we will be back later on with some more hot fire for y'all. And hopefully these folks won't be sleepy on me.
Nobody's
This has been it. This has been MulDiversity. And we will see y'all later. Everybody say peace.
Peace.